So last year I showed that we had picked up this 9130 CaseIH Steiger. It was to complement our 3788 2+2 doing field tillage. We learned this through experience that we were asking a whole lot of our 2+2. This tractor is spec'd out at 30 to 40 horsepower more than the 2+2 stock, and when we've initially hooked it up to some of our tillage gear, it struggled pulling it as well as the 2+2, which led us to the firm conclusion that the 2+2 is quite hot, and we were asking a whole lot of a drivetrain that it really wasn't designed for that excessive of a horsepower. So this year we're continuing to use the 2+2 in addition to the 9130 here to do tillage, and a bearing went out in the transmission of the 2+2, we think. So we made the executive decision to add a new Steiger to the fleet. This is a 86 or 87 9150. It's got the CAT 3306 diesel engine in it. It's one of the late Steigers, early CaseIH brand when the two merged, or when CaseIH bought Steiger. So this still has the CAT 3306 versus the Cummins 10 liter in it, L10 I believe it is. So this one is stock. It's 285 horse, 285 I believe, versus this one's stock is I think it's 220. I think it's 220 versus the 2+2 sitting over there. She's supposed to be 170 horse. But again, like I was saying, we were using the 170 horse 2+2 to do what the 220 horse 9130 said was enough. So again, we added this one to the fleet to really, now we have a really big horse to handle the heavy tillage gear along with the 9130. On the 2+2, we will fix it. We like the tractor. Unfortunately, like I said, we were just asking too much of her, and we're gonna fix her, and then we're gonna put her on field roller duty. Right now we're using our dad's 766 International on field roller duty, and under normal conditions, comfortable conditions, it handles it, but it's pushing that tractor pretty hard. And you get into any sort of adverse conditions, you run out of traction and horsepower. Traction usually first, but then horsepower. And even under normal conditions, you're on the verge of not enough horsepower. You could go faster if you had more horsepower. And you know, we've been adding acres, and it's just more horsepower. So we're going to put the 2+2 on spring duty. It's going to get be the field roller tractor. You're going from a two-wheel drive singles to we're going to drop the front duals off it because they're not needed, and then so you're going to have 6 tires driving versus just 2 tires driving. So you got your traction issue goes away. And again, the 766 is about a 100 horse tractor. 2+2 is pushing 200, and you won't need it most of the time. But right now we have our 13 shank Glencoe soil saver chisel plow hook behind the 9150, and we got the 22-foot sunflower finisher hooked behind the 9130. So this is a really nice match for the 9150. You can stop the tractor if you wanted to, but you know, we don't go that deep, and it's a really good match for us. So yeah, other than the horsepower, it's got bigger rubber on it. Other than that, it's pretty close to a mirror image of the 9130. Except, you know, the 9130, it's a row crop special, so it has the steering front axle and a PTO and 3-point versus the The 9150, she's just a bareback, but that's all we needed. We needed horsepower with a hitch on it. So you'll probably be seeing more of these girls here in the coming days.